Hi, my name is Enoch Hernandez and I'm an application engineer here at Hawkward Systems. Today we're going to be going over how it is that we can get our bill of materials to auto-populate in certain cells by using custom properties. Now here in front of me I have a toy that I've designed for my nephew, right? There's the base, the spring, there's the little plastic, right? You can put his action figure there and have it pop up and down, and it's already inside an assembly environment, right? So before I create that bill of materials, I'm going to go back to that red base there, and I'm going to start off by adding some custom properties. To do that, all I have to do is go up here where the standard toolbar is at and just click here where it says File Properties. I'll be working out of the Custom tab, and again all I'm going to have to do is either type things in or I have another option. Now here, for example, in property names, just like I mentioned before, I can type it in, or I can click on the drop down arrow there and select a description, a part number, a material. Now this isn't necessarily calling out the actual property, it's just naming it. So for now I'll put in a description. Then right here in value and text expression, I can either use the drop down and grab a property, or I can just type it in. The description here is the red base. Then I hit enter and it'll show me here in the evaluated value cell for it. Then I'll add now another property name for mass, and like I said, I have all these options where I can add the cost, who's drawn by, the engineer approval. I have all these options available to me, but for now I'm just going to pick for material, and again I can type it in myself, or I can have SOLIDWORKS actually bring it out for me. Now if a material hasn't been assigned, then you won't be able to get anything from it, but since this already has a material to it, when I click on it, it'll automatically put in the evaluated value, what it actually is. It's polyether polyol. And again, I'll do that one more time now for the mass. So I'll go ahead and pick the mass. Oh, wait, perfect. And then I'll go down and click on the mass, and it shows it to me there. Now again, if I click on this drop down arrow, I can actually change it. It doesn't have to necessarily match up with the property name. I can change it to a density, to a volume, to a surface area, show where the center of mass is based on the X direction, Y, or Z. But for now, we're just going to leave it as mass, and it'll stay there. Now I'm going to click OK, and I'm just going to click Save so I can save this to my part. And now I'm going to go back to the assembly. Once I'm inside this assembly, I want to create my bill of materials. It's very simple to do that. All we have to do is just click here inside, make sure you're inside the Assemblies tab, and we'll click here where it says Bill of Materials. There's many different types of bill of material types. For this, we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to leave it as indented, which is a combination of parts and a top level assembly. And again, you can have no numbering. It's just going to reference one subassembly as one entire part. You can have detail numbering, will reference the subassembly parts as 1-1, 1-2, or you can make it flat numbering where it just grabs everything and makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for now, we're going to leave it as indented. I'll go ahead and click OK. And now I'll leave it as existing annotation view as a notes area. And then I'll just drop in my bill of materials. Now notice that the description has been automatically populated. I didn't have to type it in or do anything. It already brought it out, and look at that. I didn't have to do it. Now I'm going to continue adding more, so I'm going to right click here and insert. Now when I insert this column to the right, SOLIDWORKS is going to give me an option, right? It's going to grab a custom property, and let's say I put the material. So now I've added a material one, and then I can also do the same thing again. Let's say I want to see the mass in this bill of materials. I can do that. I'll just insert another column. Once again, change it from here, and you'll notice that I can graph who the author is, who comments, the configuration name, the weight, which is what I'm about to do. And now SOLIDWORKS has created this bill of material without me having to manually type into the cells what the material for each part are, or for the description for each part, or the mass. So now we can see how easy it is to use your custom properties, have them transfer over to my bill of materials, and have that bill of materials be auto-populated. So now I'm ready to send this out to production, and my nephew's going to be very happy. If you have any other tips and tricks about using custom properties in the materials, go ahead and let us know in the comment section and give us a like. Thank you again.